Who's this Rip Thirsty dude? They're using a Savannah, one of them. So they're just gonna keep on coming out. Since they're yellow, they're gonna just keep taking down your um rank for being like in Kai due to killing neutrals. So watch your shit. It's a free. Don't hit me. Why would you do that, dude? Why the fuck would you do? Come on, man. You literally killed me. Yeah. Don't do that. I was. I was trying to. You smashed right into me as I was about to. Personally, I don't give a fuck. Just watch your shit. You know what I mean? It, yeah, but it still takes there's a timer for it though. Yeah, dude. That shit don't go in immediately. Yeah. Pretty much should have happened. I don't give a fuck what I had. You can keep it. Yeah, I don't care. Trust me. I have it's a fucking sparrow, bro. Like it's a fucking sparrow. I was there literally to go kill those two dudes that were popping out on you. You know? Yes. You know, if he's gonna go out in that ship, if they're gonna go out in those ships, right? I'm gonna go out in a throwaway ship too. Let's go. Vincent, where are you? We'll go ram them with the Shunsen. And not the Kuisong. This thing has zero what's it called? Durability pips. So this is just to slam into them and hit them with large cannons. Wow. Hmm. CX3. CX3? Enemies? No, they're yellow. Alright. Mm-hmm. I was just wondering, I'm just wondering because of, and they were yellow shooting us before, so. A Pultva just came out. Not flagged. Yellow. You think this is one of Poltava? Yeah. Yep. Here comes. Yep. He knew he was when he saw me pop out. That's for damn sure. Nice job. Yep. It's dead. Mm-hmm. You wanna know what? Oh, he's back. Yep. He's red now. Did you get him? Yep. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay. It's a Poltava. Yeah. I would keep an eye on the South Lighthouse as well, just a heads up. Because I think we're trying to go to Sirocco. I think that's the plan. They have other players with black marks out there, and this dude was over here with one of those players that had a black mark earlier. That's why he's getting the special. Yeah, I'm afraid, like, if I go to start, like, bull that this idiot's gonna come popping out of the lighthouse. Well, that was some news, and that shit's rough to hear. Uh, a friend of mine passed away. Sort of now know why he hasn't been around some of the discords that they frequented. Um, that's so insane to even think that was after all the random things that have happened. This might have been the last thing I was thinking I was going to be hearing. That, that like I'm definitely whole like I'm a little different. I'm a little weird with the way death happens. I used to clean up crime scenes. People might say you're desensitized. I've been like this even way younger. I've been around death since I was like 6 or something like that. So yeah. Um yeah, getting back to a little bit of uh sanity with things that you're hearing right now. Yeah, that shit sucks. That actually sucks. And I, I'm at a lost words. I'd rather not just be like information out there. So whenever it comes out, it will come out. I guess. Um, yeah, that's a little more. This night's not really going the way that I thought it would. This night is definitely not going the way I thought it would. Yeah, sorry for bringing down the mood and everything. Yeah, I Give me a minute, everybody. I need to just play it. Very fucking weird. The only thing I gave a fuck. You don't need to close that. Hey, hey. Sorry.
Comes to maybe I will do an 8-bit TTS. He'll fucking cry, but so what? He has me sound clips of me.
An interactive audience and chill vibes and stuff like that. But I don't think that that's prominent anymore. You know what I mean? It seems like people are looking for other stuff, especially because that's not often that you see games like that. Like, I think Claire Obscure would have been the one from last year, but now here we are, and this is an older game being remade, and people don't get hyped for it. I can't make people show up. I just...
Yo. Bro got 9 people watching right now. Oh my god.
Can't. You know, I don't know what else I could say. The attendance today... Can't. You know, I don't know what else I could say. The attendance today on YouTube seems good, yet the chat's dead and everyone's complaining. Does that make sense? No. So how do you even know? How do I even know that half of these viewers aren't view bots right now? You know, everyone on Kick, there's not a single person on Kick today who said they like this game. Everyone is just sitting there complaining and saying to play other stuff. And there's nothing much I can even do about that, right? I can't. So, and for the record, these idiots in Kick Chat saying, why don't you fake tip yourself? Because I've never fake tip myself. You're just a bunch of fucking morons. Morons.
Where is 8-bit Eric on?
Complete fucking morons. What a waste of everybody's time. If I fake tip myself, don't you think I would do it right now?
Kick. He has 9 people watching. He has 11 now. Things are looking up for him. Where is Kick, dude? I want to see you on Kick.
I don't fake tip myself, you stupid idiots. I never have. You just made it up.
No, I wouldn't redirect to him. No way. I don't want to fucking... He'll fucking cry about it, which is very strange.
Because you're jealous.
Oh, you're targeting me with trolls. No, I'm not. So it's not even worth it, because he would go turn around and play the fucking victim.
That I'm successful.
can't flip in the same time and say you're successful. Why do narcissists never have any self-awareness whatsoever? A modicum of. We all lack it to some degree, but holy shit. You are complaining that you're not making enough money playing a game. Literally right now, and then you're going to turn around and say you're successful? It's time to stop. It's not how it works. You don't get to pick and choose what angle you're coming at literally in the same sentence. Because, oh my God.
Oh, I totally understand that. Productions, a man says people like to have streams like this in the background. I get that. Listen, and I get it.
No, absolutely. I would never do. He would cry victim. I absolutely no, thank you.
I like the chill vibe, but at the same time, if people are just having it in the background and don't talk or whatever, that's fine too.
If they don't give you money, is what you're saying.
That's not really the issue. The issue is, I need people to understand that I want to play this game, but you have to actually support it just like any other thing that I do. So, again, here I am playing it because people told me to get it. Like, no lie. People were like, are you playing Dragon Quest 7? It'd be great to play Dragon Quest 7. Are you going to get to play it? Like, well, I don't know if it's going to work. Because, you know, these RPGs aren't doing very well. And then people are, no, come on.
He does make it, but it's how, listen, I make a living from streaming too, but it's how, it's the context of why and how your audience is supporting you that matters. I hit my goals because I just hit them. Because people want me to do, they enjoy what I'm doing. I'm not sitting there like, guys, if we don't hit it, I don't know what to do. I guess we can't watch Phil anymore. I like watching Phil, but the attendance, I'm just not sure if we can continue this. Like, who wants to, people like, all right, this is fun. I want to keep the show. Like, oh, that's what I'll donate for. If you're donating because I'm bitching, that's the difference. He approaches it so wrong.
I'm gonna try. I said, all right, I'll give it a shot. Why not? Let's do it. And now here we are. You know, kind of like I kind of knew what was gonna happen. I don't know why I always fall for it.
He has 11 viewers on Kick. Oh my God. Ones is there saying, yo, Eric, don't ban me. Just wanted to say sorry. You were right, bro. What was he right about once? Oh, this is getting kind of fun. This is what gets me in trouble, but I don't care. What was he right about? Because you took it upon yourself to make rules for my channel that I make a living on, and I recommend you for it, and you failed because you're an insecure bitch who has a fucking control fetish? What? What was he right about? Can I come onto your stream with 2 people watching and make the rules for your stream without asking you? Oh, I can't? Then shut the fuck up. Let's continue.
Dola says, well, if this were a Street Fighter 6 stream, I would tip $50. So you're going to be here tomorrow?
Dude, how could you be so salty? How do you work in the real world once? I'm just going to talk about you now. How do you do? I guarantee he's the kind of guy, if you had a disagreement at work, that he would try to get you fired. 100%. It's not even an assumption. If he's that butthurt over something like this, if there's someone at his job who reprimands him and maybe has a disagreement with him, he is trying to get them fired the next day. Without question. And I'm going to give you some advice right now. You can't be, if something like that's obvious, I would be insane not to reprimand you for it, could get you that under your skin that easily. You can't be a streamer. There's no way. You'll collapse if you have 10 people watching and you thought one of them hurt your feelings. Quit. Anyway. Carl Wilson, welcome to the I'm Not a Sensitive Bitch Club. Please, someone clip what I said to him and send it to Once. He needs to hear it. You think you're gonna... How many times is he fucking clout chasing here? Guys, check out my stream. Do this. Check out. Make sure you... Hey, Rich, just wanted to let everyone know that I'm streaming too. Rich, I could beat you in Call of Duty, Rich. Make sure people go to my streams.
Whoa.
I let you get away with shit here, man. And one time, I do what any sane person would do. Because you're butthurt? Because I did what anyone with a fucking pulse would do? Stop streaming.
Night for Street Fighter 6 when I'm playing with Dalsim for the first time? Because that would be great. Well, here's the other
28 applause. Thank you, Epic Borden.
thing, too. All right? Can we be honest here? So Dullah just says, well, tomorrow night I can try, but I enjoy your Street Fighter 6 streams. So
yeah, he did it all the fucking time. I'm like, I was home. I'm like, whatever. It's not a big deal. There were times where he was being overzealous with moderation and he would stop. And I'm like, all right. But once you started making rule, like people became members. That's one of the things I incentivize people with. My memberships are cheap. And it gets you all the features like being able to go into the members only Discord. No, don't. And he was like, no, you're not allowed to do it. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean you're not allowed to do it? Who the fuck are you? They absolutely are. That's part of the incentive. And if they like it, they may want to continue to being a member. Who the fuck are you to tell me what my memberships do or do not do if someone wants to support the show? And I didn't say it like that. I said it in a nicer tone. I have to leave the community. I have to do this. All right, you sensitive bitch. Go leave the community and sit there and cry to the 3 people that watch you. Oh, man.
you like Street Fighter 6. You like the content on the channel. You just don't particularly like this.
I mean, if that's Richo, that's you plummeting into drama. Like, I have allowed to have a fucking opinion on these people that aren't supposedly trolls, that have plenty of opinions on me. Eric is going all in tonight as a stream, so what is there, 4 people there?
Stream, right? Then why don't you support anyway? Because if you can't be here tomorrow night, at least say, hey, here's $50 just so you know. This is for Street Fighter 6 because I really like Street Fighter 6. Please keep it up.
No, I'm not going to go, like, no. And I see people here that are trying to go. I will say things, but... yeah, it's my fucking Discord, and he made rules for my live streams, didn't ask me, and then when I say, yo, man, you can't do that, dude, he gets all angry at it. Okay, go fuck yourself. Clout chasing fucking insecure weirdo. He probably was. It probably was. There were times where it's like people who've been here for a year, I would see this person was banned by 1's 2 cents. No, I don't remember a name. But it happened on multiple. Like, what are you doing? Relax there, fucking live streaming RoboCop.
Now is people are coming by specifically whenever they can, but then if they don't like a game I'm playing, oh, well, I'll support later, but then you don't show up for Street Fighter 6.
Oh, I don't care. All right, yeah, I dox someone. Listen, I am also the flasher that goes around Times Square and shows people my asshole, too. True story.
You know? Just saying, like, that would help a ton if people would do that. But I just don't get it. I really...
Ones could say I'm the fucking Unabomber. Here is the thing. At the end of the day, he is ass hurt because I reprimanded him because he took it upon himself to make rules for my channel that don't exist. There is no debating that. There is no discussing that. It is literally the objective reason why he is ass hurt. There's nothing else that can be said. Good night, ones.
No. Oh, now here come the trolls. All right, goodbye. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, that was about Snort Hogan, because that's when he was doing shit that I was going to give to the police. Okay, that's fine.
Just because I said something that makes fucking sense.
I don't give a shit about that. Oh, no. I wanted to hand over Snort Hogan stuff back in the day. Ooh. Oh, my God. You are such a bitch, dude. Who gives a shit? That's what you got? Ah. Oh my God. Who cares? That's it? Yeah, I know. I'm talking about that tomorrow with
Bad news
Discord.
about Discord.
Yeah, I'm talking about that tomorrow.
Now the trolls come out and start insulting me.
Oh, no. And here's the thing. You know who ended up giving me Snort Hogan shit without even asking? I didn't even go to him. Lord Rush. File that under who the fuck cares. Don't be a bitch and make other rules for people's Twitters. That's it. It's that simple.
Look at this. All right, here we go. Kurosawa Kid did 100-bit cheers. So what's the most expensive thing you still have in your house? The most expensive thing I still have in your house is this band that I'm giving you right now because you directly violated what I just said a million
Yeah, the age verification thing is insane.
times because it's priceless when I get the band a piece of human shit who's trying to fuck with me. So fuck off and don't come back. But that's not true. And Titan Ice Lab says, well, that makes the game sound like it's successful. If right now, if you're on this stream and you're watching me play this, you're like, man, this game isn't really what I like. I wish we were playing Street Fighter right now. Then tell me that and support and be like, hey.
Oh my god. Oh, he's dense. People were asking you to play Neo 3 and you got pissed off at them. Now you're saying their recommendations you'll take to heart? They want you to play Neo 3. Take it to heart and play Neo 3. Oh my god.
So I love your channel, I love your content. This game's just not for me. But hey, this is for what I like. Like, for example, this is what I just said the other day when we were playing Hellmart. A lot of people seem to want me to play Hellmart, so I did, but then the stream didn't do.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, proves my point. That is how trolls are born.
Particularly well. And I was like, well, then if you like Hellmart, support on another stream. Maybe you just couldn't make it to this stream. Support on another stream and say, hey,
yeah, how many people wanted you to play Stellar Blade, Phil?
Like Hellmart, this is for Hellmart, right? Then I would know. But if you don't do that, how on earth would I know what you guys really like or don't? That's a good point. I need to know that. I need to know what people want. I need to know what people want to support. Not that I just take a million shots in the dark and people randomly support and then I don't know what's working and what's not, right? And yes, every fucking idiot over on Kick opened their big fat fucking mouths to complain, right? Yeah, I know. At least I agree with Titan Ice Slab there. On YouTube, at least I can talk with people and we can be like,
No, you can't. I forgot we were watching something so you were bitching about someone on YouTube, too.
Fair about it, matter of fact about it, and we can talk about stuff. On Kig, it's like talking to a bunch of animals half the time. I'm serious about that, too. Like, on Kig, they just act like dicks on purpose. Like, oh, we can't actually talk about this. Immediately, everyone erupt with insults to Phil. Here we go. Thank you, Habib, for gifting a membership. That's actually our first membership of the entire stream. I appreciate that. I haven't had a tip.
No one told him to stop playing Stellar Blade. He has some weird relationship with his wife. That's why he didn't play that fucking game. And he can't admit it because then people would say he was pussy whipped. Literally.
Like over.
Wait, did there someone say Phil's haircut real? Oh, don't bring up his haircut. Don't bring up his haircut.
Listen, everybody, we're gonna be working on the new character in Dark Tide in a minute. I just want to like drop some stuff off.
An hour and a half, so thank you at least for something. I appreciate that. Been pretty slow today. Well, everyone, if you are here on YouTube and you are enjoying the vibes of the stream, if you could like the stream for engagement purposes, I would appreciate it. That does help me, even if you don't like the game selection, all right? Liking the streams does give engagement and does have more people find the stream. So that'd be great if you could do that.
Could someone pass on that Denim Tim's has amazing lips? Very handsome man.
So thank you for that. Then I received a $5 anonymous tip. And they said, you can read this if you want or not. I'll read it. I skimmed through it. It seems fine. So I got a $5 anonymous tip. And they said, sorry to see the stream is going slow today. I am enjoying Dragon Quest playthrough, although I'd like to see you play something that you genuinely enjoy and you're having fun playing. Chin up. Sorry that this
Alright,
isn't much. Again,
guys,
I don't want
I'm
anyone to
splitting
ever
off at
sit and
night.
apologize, say, "Oh, it's not much," dude.
Yeah,
Anything
I'll see you in the
on
morning.
any stream is appreciated. Always. There is absolutely no
He's
reason ever
amazing.
to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's not a lot." That's not the point. It's not. I'm not looking for someone to come in and drop hundreds of dollars. That's wild.
Yes, you are. DSP snort sacks and lip smacks. Phil, if you fucking ban him, he's gonna ban him. He's gonna ban him, and he's gonna wonder why people don't support him, because everyone who would support you was fucking banned. That's why, Phil. Because everyone who support you, many people that have probably maybe doubled your income because they liked your content for whatever fucking reason, you have banned. You have hurt. You have banned money from going into your own wallet. Yeah, Snort Hogan out of all people. Who gives a shit? And again, I ended up getting it from Lord Rush anyway, and I didn't even ask for it. Oh my God, these fucking people, dude. These fucking people.
Much rather have people come by.
Shout out, dude. It's
I really
funny.
don't care
People
because
have-
I don't
so
do
you
anything
literally a guy here
illegal.
before,
So,
okay, what's up, Andreas? No, you cannot be a mod, even though
and
you're
if
a-
somebody has my information,
that was called
I
Rich's
have
Dropbox,
the
and I
means
didn't ban
to
him.
take care of
What?
myself.
Are you gonna say I'm strict? I literally had a person here
You know.
who's named Rich's Dropbox.
And
I didn't
already
ban him.
they already have
That's
my
how
information
loyal you were.
anyways because like
The GTA player,
I
video
pay
game
for
red, loves
Nitro.
Harriman.
Like
You
I
know
buy
what,
Nitro
GTA
every
player,
month.
I love
That's
you.
what I do. Like I just nothing
Bill's hair-
crazy. I don't do anything illegal.
It does
I'm
kind of look like a brown
checked
wave.
by the
Yo, his
feds,
hair looks like a
bro.
brown
Like
wave.
it's like I literally like
Give a little
come
heads
on.
up because so many people are
Like
enjoying
that
the
shit
content, you
wouldn't
see. So
it
you don't ever
shouldn't
have to
it really
apologize,
shouldn't
right?
bother
Okay.
people, but it does.
And I just leveled up. Now, I am enjoying.
I want beef Phil mod.
Yeah, I know that one too.
Mike Tyson, also known as Andreas, 43 months. Thank you very much. Go be Phil's mod. Phil is a man.
That's not.
DSP, snort
not-
sacks, and lip
That's
smacks.
not
As
cool.
myself. I like the game. What I'm not enjoying is that
That's
in general,
not
the
cool,
audience
good
isn't
sir.
like. It's one thing if I like a game.
Yo, imagine. I just thought of this. Imagine.
That's
if you had
not
X
cool.
on this.
Either way,
Probably put a
not
probably
so
put out a fucking
soon.
hit on you, dude. Why are people like that? Why?
But if I see that my audience doesn't like it, that's disappointing to me. And that's what I'm seeing right here is that in general, the audience has been complaining all day about the game, saying, play anything else, this is boring, we don't like this. And that drives me nuts because, again, I grew up playing JRPGs, right? They're in my blood as a gamer. It's something that I want to do, and I've told you, everyone always said...
So just fucking do it and stop bitching about it. Just do it. Just do it, Phil.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Do it. Go for the gold. Just play the game.
See, that's
if you
funny.
enjoy it. That means you will have fun. If you're not
See,
so
that'll
sensitive with
forever
the
be
audience
fun.
and stop blocking people.
Yeah.
It means people will have more fun watching because they don't have to worry about everything that comes out of their fucking mouth.
Dark
If you stop
side.
banning people,
Yeah,
because
it
there's
sucks
people that
though.
can
You
support
know, like
it's a win all
still
around,
somebody
but
that
you are incapable of doing that. I have solved the whole riddle for you. Someone just take this clip and send it to Phil.
Yeah, no, I got that. Don't think
musician.
yeah, that's
name-
I understand that too. You know what I mean?
I remember that from many moons ago.
Mm.
Send that clip to Phil. There you go, Phil. The riddle has been solved. But you
Never
won't
said that.
won't
Never
do it.
said
You
that.
can't.
Never said that.
And that's why we continue to watch you.
You know, you have
In
your
my
feelings
blood as a
and
gamer.
opinions.
So if it's in your blood,
still shitty.
play it. Play what you're passionate about.
Yeah,
If you had
that's
control
understandable.
over your content, like if you weren't reliant on this as a job, right? What would you change?
Yeah,
about it?
you're not gonna
I would
change
play
what you
more
said.
chill JRPGs. I love these fucking games, and I can't play them because I can't get an audience to come and engage and support them. I just can't, and I don't know what I can do to change that. What could I possibly have done differently today to make this stream appeal to a wider audience? The problem is, okay, because of the bullshit attached to me on the internet, okay? The bullshit that I can't help. And you know I've tried my best to change. I've tried my best to improve, to make this a better atmosphere, to stop being toxic, to improve the setup, to do everything I possibly can to be a better creator, right? It doesn't matter. The stigma follows me no matter where I go and what I do.
Well,
I
obviously.
can't shake it. So the people who want chill gameplay don't come to DSP games.
Bill, why can't you shake
I'm
it?
gonna go
You're not
grab me an
shaking
ice
anything
cream.
right now. You were like, here is the reason
And
that control-
Fuka,
Oh God, here is the reason.
I'm on Dark
Let me
Tide now.
bitch about money and can make it like the game's
Mhm.
fault that people aren't paying when it's
Alright,
actually
cool.
me. It's
No,
just
I
the
saw it
bunch
on
of
the other
fucks
half
that
of
you
it.
know, just
Is
keep
the
it
game
buffet.
change?
For 10,000
Can you,
years,
is
Yeah,
the
the...
Imperium has
Good.
dominated the galaxy.
Alright.
Good.
I'm gonna grab some ice cream real quick.
There is only
Man, the
war.
tactician. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time, dude. I haven't seen you back here.
Every human soul, from the most highborn lord
They come to
to the
DSP games
most
because there's gonna be
basic
drama today. There's gonna be trolling. There's
is
gonna be him raging
dedicated
into
to the
games. There's gonna be this.
service of the
I
God
can't get the chill
Emperor
people
of
to come
mankind.
live, even though I'm making chill content.
The
You see how
Imperium's
frustrating
battle
that is
fleets
for
and
me?
armies, from the conscripted
something that's not in my
soldiers of the
control.
Astra
It's not at all.
Militarum
There's nothing I can do
to
about
the
it.
elite
So,
space marines
all I
of
can
the
do is try to
Adeptus
appeal to that audience and say,
Astartes.
listen, if you guys do
Keep
show up, I'll make the
humanity
content that
safe
you like.
from alien threats and cosmic horrors
Fine,
beyond
but-
imagining.
You know? And then Pepe says, you make $100,000 a year playing games, you're a
But there is another
I
war.
make money.
It is the
playing
one in
games
which
people
I
support.
serve.
That's how I'm able to make a living. Because I play the games that people will actually support. That's how it works. That's how I'm successful in business. We work in restaurants selling food. Food. Right? Same thing as a streamer. You're telling me that I can't play this game. I don't know what else to do. Right?
Our war is not one of
See, well, that's the
battlefields and
problem,
fleet
Lalafell.
engagements.
Says, well, maybe you should just enjoy the game.
It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition.
Him and one
It is fought in the cities and hives of the Imperium.
I just.
In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertian.
It's going. The machination of how people like that, knowing the origin from it, who also is why I think I'm so
For
fascinated.
if the Inquisition fails, if we fail, the Imperium
Maybe if I were bigger, if
falls
I had
with us.
thousands of viewers a stream, if I was making big bank on everything else that I was doing,
He doesn't care, dude. Remember when Ones was here? And I was like, what was Camelot doing? And basically Ones was like, yeah, he's a piece of shit, but I find him attractive, so I don't care. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he was saying. I'm like, Ones, really?
then I could do that, but I don't. I'm a small-time dude. I mean, look, I have 200 viewers on YouTube.
Like many other people, he is an opportunist. That's all that matters. But you need to be entertaining too. Oh my God. Oh, the Shadows government ones, please. Bring up, but don't forget about Mike Nuccitelli. Ones, keep digging, dude. Go back to like 1864. You'll find some stuff there. Don't worry. He's going back to, motherfucker's going back to like 2015, excuse me.
Well, 100 on kick, if that. You know, that's not me. I'm not giant immune to stuff. I'm not I don't make FU money. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I really am a working class streamer.
And now he's working class because he needs money. Then he'll make fun of low tier God, saying he's poor. But now when whatever narrative suits him that day, which drives me insane.
We're here. I'm happy and grateful that I make what I make, but that means I have to make intelligent decisions about what I stream, or else I can't keep this going. You know, I won't.
Oh no, it's Snort Hogan. It's over. It's over for me, man. It's done. Totally done. It's it. I'm washed. I'm gonna be fucking sucking cock in the middle of Poughkeepsie for money.
And I don't want that. I'd much rather be able to do.
He's working class. A minute ago he was saying he's successful. Now he's working class. I can't.
What I love, even if it means I can't play every game that I love. In general, I'd like to at least be able to do what I love for a living.
I don't need to be Mr. Popular and be making $1 million and getting hundreds of thousands of views.
Which I'll never understand. I would be ecstatic if I woke up tomorrow there was like 3,000 current viewers here. Why pretend that you don't want that? It's so stupid. No one in your audience will buy it either. Like, who doesn't want to be more successful at what they do? Like, that's weird. Like, if I a streamer, I don't want to have a big viewership, and I'd be watching it and be like, yeah, you're full of shit. That's kind of weird for you to say that. Like, that's not. Who doesn't want to be more successful? It's not. You're just lying. You're trying to seem. I don't even know. Like, what would the word be? You trying to seem humble? It's so artificial, though. You don't seem humble. You just seem like you're. It's a butthurt cope because you're not more popular than you are. Get Mark Cerny.
Get Mark Cerny and Christopher Walken AI voices.
Mark Cerny actually would be, yeah. Christopher Walken, that would kind of annoy me, but Mark Cerny, maybe I'll put down both. I got him. Oh my god. I'll put down Christopher Walken as well. Like, I've never, you know what? I don't want to be more successful. Like, I'm getting all these subs right now. No, please don't sub to me. I want to be a small time channel. Quantum! Quantum's a very good idea too. Ooh. Yeah, I'll keep. Yeah, you got. I'll keep all the. No, I'll get rid of. Most of you guys don't really care about the boy. Phil, I'll keep. I'll keep Phil.
Every video I put on YouTube.
So I'll split the part here where we come back. There'll be one more hour of Dragon Quest VII here on today's stream. We'll see how far we can get. Okay, folks. So yes, it is time for a break.
Thank you.
When we come back, we'll see how we can do here.
Yeah, he didn't shout out Snort Snacks or Snort Sacks. Just joke about it. He probably banned that person. 8-Bit Eric, I'll do. I can't. They're both of their voices. What is it with right-wing grifters and having like fucking squeaky voices? Can someone explain that to me? It's like, I am an alpha male, guys. No, you're not. You're not at all. You are. I'm not either, but I don't pretend to be. I don't pretend to be. You do. You could. Man, but it's all insecurity, man. It's all insecurity.
All right, at the end of the stream. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not feeling too positive about it. It sucks. All I want to do is play this game and chill.
So, what he's doing here right now, it is such manipulation. All I want to do is play this game, guys, but because you aren't donating, I'm not going to be able to, and that's all. I have such a passion for this game, but I'm just not seeing the support. Oh, if only someone came through and gave some donations, I could play the game I'm passionate about. If only someone came through and showed support, I could play the game I'm passionate about. Anybody? No?
I can't get enough of an audience to do it. The people who come here are looking for a certain kind of gameplay.
Ben Shapiro and Phil. They sound the same. I want to try Serato sample for samples.
And if they don't get the gameplay they want, they either troll the chat or they say, oh, I'm bored, and they leave, and they refuse to support games that I like this one. Not saying every game is that case. I'm saying this particular genre just doesn't do well, and that's what I thought was going to happen. Like, weeks ago, when everyone was asking me as I was finishing Claire Obscure, hey, Phil, do you think you'll play Dragon Quest VII? That would be cool. And I was like, I don't know if I can. You know, I don't see how I can. And then I did, well, I'll just give it a try. I'll take the benefit of the doubt, and, okay? All right. Let's go on a break for about 10 minutes. When I come back, we'll chill for a little bit, and then we'll start again, and we will play for at least another hour. We'll see how it goes, okay? Again, if you like this content, if you like JRPGs,
If you like this content, support it, and I'll keep bitching anyway.
now would be the time to support one so I can keep it in the rotation, all right? In the meantime, enjoy some highlight clips.
That's where that's from. Stay in his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
What in the fuck was that, dude? Holy fucking titty twisted. What the? Oh!
See, what I find weird is that he tries to be like, I'm so much more mature than this now. But you're showing clips of it where you actually look like you're having fun. There is the secret, Phil. Doesn't matter what game you play, if you're entertaining, people will watch you. I mean, you're entertaining because you bitch, but it's not the reason you want to be entertaining. I dig up. Whose pass did I dig up? 6 foot. Where the hell did you come from?
I made popcorn.
Whoa! Whoa!
Welcome, everybody.
Pause.
Thank you for being here.
Did I dig up on anything? I don't dig up shit.
Okay. Oh my god! What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, it looks like the whole chat was this idiot while I was gone, huh? Yeah, he's a fucking moron. People are, why is Phil Benson?
He's a fucking moron. He is a fucking moron.
So many accounts. Gee, I wonder why. Did you take a look? Did you take a look at the chat? That's why. The deranged. Because the deranged people, that's why.
Dude, I'd have to download like fucking 50 streams.
Two blaps. Oh wait, there's not enough voice samples in all the episodes of Side Scrollers to do it.
Yeah, and
Rolling on the floor laughing.
her voice isn't, you know, great. It's a voice that is a little grating.
All right, well, we're going to continue for about another hour till around 4 p.m. Let's see how it goes. If people are here.
I'm going to have to stop this. It's 2:30 and I have to fucking not be up early, but early enough. And I got to get videos done. And I got to go nude parasailing with ones. One, stay gay, dude. Stay gay. I ain't bringing you up after this stream, by the way. I've had my fill. 8-Bit Eric, don't worry though. 8-Bit Eric will dream of me tonight and then types up in that Twitter at 3 in the morning. Oh, it's only half an hour from now. Get going, Eric. I know you have a huge audience of 3 people watching you right now. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. This is why they hate me, but that's okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you with some videos tomorrow. I'm going to see if my computer lit itself on fire. I have fur marks, the hairy butthole of doom stressing it out. And I will see you, well, later today. Fuck. Have a good evening. You guys have been awesome. Sorry
hope
about
you
the
find
split
it
up streams. I think you understand, though. I wasn't comfortable with that. I don't care if YouTube is okay with it. Fuck Donald Trump. Have a great evening.
Down because of their mere.
Oh, wow, this is her talking.
Ms. Maxwell, were you a close friend and confidant of Jeffrey Epstein?
I would like to answer your question, but on the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer this question and any related questions.
She sounds like a bitch too, doesn't she? Like, god damn. Like, can you imagine how much she probably complains about fucking everything? Jesus Christ, bro. Like, and that's the one thing that I think is really kind of weird is that, like, in general, I find no, bro, like, that's it. And what is this here? Is she eating good though? Maybe she a little fat, right? But she's a British socialite, sure.
Questions. My habeas petition is pending in the Southern District of New York. I therefore invoke my right to silence under the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution.
Man.
Let the record reflect that Ms. Maxwell has invoked the Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination. Ms. Maxwell, please be very clear. Are you declining to answer the question put to you solely on the ground that you believe the answer will incriminate you?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
I think it's time to open up Guantanamo Bay again. I do. I think it's time to bring it back. Because apparently these people don't know how, like, the government, they don't know how to communicate with a person like this. They don't know how to communicate with them. I don't understand why they don't get this. What's this?
Ms. Maxwell, did you at any time play any role in Jeffrey Epstein's activities involving the recruitment, grooming, or trafficking of young women or girls?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
Let the record reflect that Ms. Maxwell has invoked the Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination. Ms. Maxwell, please be very clear. Are you declining to answer the question put to you solely on the ground that you believe the answer will incriminate you?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
Can we, so is she,
Oh,
is she's, like, could we just take away her citizenship and then send her to El Salvador and then they could do it? Like, they could torture her and get all the information out? That way we could get around the Constitution? Because we could denaturalize her, then send her over there, and then they could torture her and get the information, right? Yeah, if we don't want to break the rule, like, I feel like that'd be an easy way to do it. Is it the right thing? Like, let me ask you something. Is it the right thing to do? I'm not asking about, like, what your thoughts on the Constitution. I'm saying, is it the right thing to do? So you don't have a single reason why. Like, that's it. And so, like, that's really what I find. I find it to be weird, right? Is that, like, people... This is the issue, is that nobody ever wants to do something that makes them feel uncomfy, but they have no problem with not doing anything leading to things getting worse for everybody. I think that there are a lot of bad things in the world that happen because some people are unwilling to go through, to do things that are, you know, extreme or dramatic, or I think maybe a little bit unfair. And I think really, if you're willing to do that, you can achieve a lot more than if you just listen to, you know, like, people like this, suicidal empathy. Exactly. It's suicidal empathy as always. There's a little buzz. I have no idea. They feel coerced. Yeah, bro, like, it's not slippery slope. Anytime I hear that, you're wrong about this. She has the right to due process. I'll pull this up real quick. You're not wrong. Don't destroy a framework of our Constitution. If the Constitution, here's the way I see it. If the Constitution or any other law or foundational ruling philosophy does not allow us to appropriately deal with people like Ghislaine Maxwell, then it's not us that's wrong, it's the foundational framework that's wrong. Because these people need to be dealt with in order to live in a harmonious, safe society. So to the extent that we have a rule system or anything else that allows people like this to not face accountability, or that prevents us from taking certain extents or doing certain things to make them accountable and to administer justice, because you've got to keep in mind, every single rule that we have and everything about it is all in the process of making a safe and harmonious society. So if you have these rules that are now working against that goal, then it's not the goal that's wrong, it's the rules. I don't think about this. Like, I don't think about it the same way other people do. She wants immunity first? That's not going to happen. Draconian rules, exactly. These people don't actually want to solve anything. They just want to feel good. Yeah, like, I mean, that would actually change things. It would give a lot of power to libtards that would take advantage. Do you think that they wouldn't, like, so you think that they're not taking advantage now, and then they would take advantage if we did that? Also, this isn't a, this is, it's crazy to me that, like, you would even say this, right? I don't even get it. Bad take? It doesn't make sense. You think I'm a tyrant? No, I don't. The thing is that the more that people allow themselves to be controlled by a rule system that is effectively being used to protect people that are bad actors, the more that you effectively let bad actors go free and you let the world get worse. People's adherence to a rule system and to a foundational logic can sometimes prevent them from solving problems in a genuine way. That's the main issue. I think you're not acknowledging the predictions the Protection Constitution offers. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you see what this person did? You're right, they are. Yeah, exactly. They're already doing this. Like, this is the entire idea that don't do something or your opponents will do it. Your opponents will already do it. Anyway, let's keep going.
Ms. Maxwell, have you ever coerced, directed, or otherwise instructed any young woman or girl to provide sexual favors to Mr. Epstein or any other individual?
Yeah.
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
Let the record reflect that Ms. Maxwell has invoked the Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination. Ms. Maxwell, please be very clear. Are you declining to answer the question put to you solely on the ground that you believe the answer will incriminate you?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
Wow.
Ms. Maxwell, did you and Jeffrey Epstein attempt to surround yourselves with influential individuals to curry favor and shield yourselves from potential scrutiny?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right
This
to
probably
silence.
cost us millions of dollars, by the way.
Let the
Yeah, it
record
did.
reflect that Ms. Maxwell has invoked the Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination. Ms. Maxwell, please be very clear. Are you declining to answer the question put to you solely on the ground that you believe the answer will incriminate you?
We watched this for 30 minutes. It's almost over. I would be pissed too. Honestly, after seeing this, I can see why they're mad.
Can you please
I'd be
provide
mad
us
as
with
fuck
all
with this.
the names of other additional co-conspirators
You spend all
in
this
crimes
time waiting for
perpetrated
this,
by
and then
you
this is
and
what
Jeffrey
happens.
Epstein?
She roaches out like a
I
bitch.
invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
Let the record reflect that Ms. Maxwell has invoked the Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination. Ms. Maxwell,
I'm going.
Oh my
please be
God.
very clear. Are you declining to answer the question if you solely on the ground that you believe the answer will incriminate you?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
Ms. Maxwell, is it your intention to answer every question put to you by the committee today with respect to the Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
She's spamming.
The answer to that is yes also. So just as a lawyer, I'll tell you yes, that's
Yeah.
her intention.
Man, how fucking annoying. Oh my God, that is fucking annoying. Ghislaine Maxwell prison time before Trump moved her into a country club for pro-Trump testimony. So this was her? Ooh. She's sitting there doing nothing, huh? Reaching into the wall. Damn, she walking around. Honestly, like, I don't blame her. Like, bro, you doing fucking nothing all day. Yeah.
We're gonna have a problem,
Damn.
you and me. There a particular
Damn, she ain't got a computer? Well, that's actually
You
probably
think
a good
you're
thing she
better
has a
than me
computer.
is all.
I can assure you
She's fast. She is fast. It's a good thing we caught her. Really? Like, can you imagine we weren't able to catch her? Oh my God.
You stuck your bag in it. You stuck your dick in a bag of Doritos?
She's crying?
What, to get the Cheeto dust?
No, because I got depression.
This is my opinion, right? Just start working out. Yeah, exactly. Minecraft actually faster than Sonic. She is. And so she didn't do nothing else. And, yeah, it's her streaming room.
I figured.
We're losing
labor.
Yeah, think about this, right? Think about how many big rocks she could
I definitely did.
I mean, she's using all this energy doing nothing.
Definitely did.
Like, if we took all these prisoners...
I mean, like, the guy never did anything wrong to me.
We would be. We'd be in such a better situation. So yeah, there it is. And
Yeah,
actually standing exactly. License plate factory. Yeah, she turned small kids into nuggets before. I heard about that. It's actually jerky. But anyway, so Gillis and Maxwell will testify before Congress on February 9. What is today? February 9. So let's see what she said.
That's nice, eh?
Fucking nothing. Absolutely.
What?
Didn't say a goddamn thing. What a fucking bitch.
We know that there are more than 3 dozen associates, family members, and individuals directly associated with Donald Trump named in those files. Now, there are now at least 9 or 10 other countries across the world that have opened investigations or forced their leaders to step down because of their mere association with Jeffrey Epstein. And the United States government is engaged in
What if every day is your birthday?
cover-up of the largest sex trafficking scandal and influence peddling scandal in the history of the United States. And Donald Trump is right at the center.
I'll claim it. So every day is my birthday.
And the person who is living to
But it's not about, the thing is, like, these people, keep in mind, she doesn't care about the survivor, she doesn't care about Epstein, she doesn't care about people being raped, she doesn't care about any of that. The only reason why she's saying this is so she can weaponize it against Donald Trump. This is not a good actor.
provides evidence, who knows what is going on, is trying to invoke the fifth toboggan.
Yeah. So,
we know that
so this is what it is, right? And what's the update?
A letter.
Ew.
7 questions. Things like, who were the other co-conspirators? Who were the other men who raped
The
these
guy from Three Doors Down died?
Good question.
Did she have any
Yeah, he did.
conversations about a
Yeah, he did.
Good question.
Kryptonite.
Fifth Amendment.
Stage 4 Kryptonite. Shut the fuck up. What's wrong with you?
Matt said, yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Kryptonite? Oh, I guess I added the stage 4 to it. Ooh. Wow. Wow. I heard stage 4 from Seals, and then I heard fucking Kryptonite from you, and I stuck the two together because I heard them at the same time.
That's right. No, 100%. And this is the thing. They're untouchable, so it's all irrelevant. That's going to take... Well, I don't know really if that's true or not. And so we're going to go... I don't know. Unless she gets clemency, she'll be sent back to maximum security. So,
Initiating crowd control.
how is it like... How do you think they figured out all that shit with Al-Qaeda? You know, they might say, well, you shouldn't do that. Well, fuck, why not? Why not? I mean, like, you gotta be positive about this.
Questions that were asked that would advance our investigation, to help us learn.
She don't want to play.
We did not get were any substantive answers to the questions that were asked that would advance our investigation, to help us learn who are the other men involved in these crimes, to help us learn who are the others who knew about these crimes, to help us learn what exactly was said between Todd Blanche and Ghislaine Maxwell that led her to be transferred to a minimum security prison. What we did get was another episode in her long-running campaign for clemency from President Trump. And President Trump could end that today. He could rule out for Ghislaine Maxwell.
He should not rule it out. You should use it. If she can, think about it like this, right? Like she's effectively out of the game. Like she's done. If you can get multiple very powerful, very influential people that currently have power and influence, would you trade that for her? In a second. In a fucking heartbeat, you would do that. Anybody who wouldn't do that is a grandstander. You're a moron. Absolutely you go for that. But it has to be convictions, not accusations. I'm talking about convictions. She's a nobody. Yeah, exactly. And so she's exactly. So especially your enemies. Well, anybody, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, this is a serious thing. They don't want her talking either, I bet that he's faking it. The domino pieces don't want it's a security risk not to do that. Exactly. Which criminal witness doesn't try to trade info for clemency. Even just the threat of clemency would make people rush out. Absolutely. And so, I know it's retarded. Why can't we just hit him into reverse and just say if you invoke the fifth, you're guilty? Well, I think that there's a lot of ways to handle this. 5 people, 5 convictions to the next people. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. Yep. Yeah, right. Okay, so invoke the Fifth Amendment. So she didn't even want to go out and say anything about this.
The Epstein case this week as his accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, prepares for her first deposition.
There may not be as many fireworks because as Congressman Ro claims, Maxwell plans to plead the Fifth. Now, this also comes as lawmakers demand more transparency by forcing people like Hillary Clinton and the Gates to testify. Joining us now from the House Oversight Committee, South Carolina gubernatorial candidate and Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Good morning to you, Congresswoman. So, if Ghislaine Maxwell takes the Fifth today, refuses to answer any questions, what do we expect to learn from her, or do we expect to learn anything today?
Absolutely nothing in the deposition will be.
What I would do is that if she's trying to play games, I'd put her in one of those, like, you know, like those prisons where you can't talk or move or do anything, and they feed you like, you know, like really shitty food, and you can't see the light. Like, I'd put her in one of those boxes, and I would do that, and I'd say, like, you want to come out of the box, and then maybe you could make it smaller on a regular basis, and like a hot box, something like that, straight jacket, yeah, put her, like, I mean, because you can't have this bitch going around playing games like this whenever you get, because we took her out of maximum security prison. But we said, basically, all right, you want to play ball, let's have a conversation. Okay, let's, as a measure of good faith, we're going to let you come out of your little box, and now you're going to be in a bigger box. But now, you're not doing bigger box behaviors. You're doing little box behaviors. So if you're behaving like you should be in a little box, then we got to get you out of the big box. We got to put you in the little box again. See how this works? You gotta go back to the small box. And honestly, we're wasting our time. I feel like it should be even smaller.
It's a needle gun.
Probably less than
Okay.
1/2
Exactly what she just said it was. But watch this, ready?
and not providing for any of
Look
the
at the tell.
She's not getting a pardon. She's not getting out of jail, so she's unwilling to assist.
Look at it.
in the
Look at it. Look at it. It's getting stemmed to death. Look at it.
What a bunch of pussies.
Those motherfuckers with morphine drip.
See, he blew up.
Or how evil this woman is, that she's unwilling to assist in getting really, true predators thrown in jail. It's disgusting. Yeah, as you said, she wants something in exchange for the testimony. You posted on X that
How about you get something if you give the testimony, and you get something if you don't. You get something really special if you don't.
We're going to be visiting the DOJ this week to review the unredacted Epstein files with Congressman Thomas Mack. Now, this is the first congressional review without the roadblocks. So what do you think that you could learn there? What do you hope to learn? Well, I want to see some of the individuals that Jeffrey Epstein was communicating with.
Yeah.
There are some emails that are referencing underage girls and maybe potentially parties and that sort of thing where the names have been redacted. Are those
Redacted
victims?
names are
those
redacted.
potential predators? That sort of thing. One of the things that Congressman Thomas Massey
Share
did
that website.
last night
There you
was
go.
a post on X, and I'm
gmail.org.
following and reading all the comments. And so if viewers of Newsmax can ping Thomas and myself at Nancy Mace online on Twitter or on Facebook and let us
Why
know what
redact the
files
names?
you want or think we should do in an unredacted manner, that'll help us prioritize.
Why don't you look at the files where they're talking about like buying a giant drum of hydrochloric acid? Sorry, sulfuric acid.
No!
'Cause,
No!
I feel like that's kind of crazy. Like, why would you? need
Motherfucker!
that
That's
much? What are you
bullshit.
doing with that
What'd
much
you do?
sulfuric acid with
It
6
just
drums
knocked
of
me
it?
off for no
Wow.
reason.
But,
Hit
like,
the
what
edge in the
about this
fucking.
cookie thing? How about that? How about this whole pizza situation? Isn't it weird that Jeffrey Epstein is always talking about pizza, but he never eats pizza?
Motherfucker!
Damn, like that's crazy. What are the odds of that?
Some of this.
How do we
I'm also
grow
looking
homegrown
for the
pizza?
emails between Jeffrey Epstein and Bill Gates. As you all know, last week I pressured the Oversight Committee to say that we will bring him in and he's going to be invited to testify. And if that doesn't happen, I'm going to push for subpoena as well. But I want those listed names. I want to see the individuals we think are potential predators, and then I want to figure out who covered it up.
Yeah, Congressman, I know the Department of Justice says they're going to make these unredacted files available to all members of Congress. That
Oh my fucking god!
The Democrats will use that as an excuse to
Which
try
one?
to trash Donald Trump again.
I hit a goddamn chain.
No, which one?
Bro, like, can we just kill all the pedophiles? Like, why don't we just do that? Like, what are we doing? Like, why don't we just kill all the pedophile rapists? Like, why don't we just,
Jumping in this is so
what is
annoying.
like, how is there even an argument about this? Really? Like, I'm so annoyed by this
should remain
because it's
vigilant.
like everybody should be on the same page.
This led the American people about so-called intelligence that they saw involving Russia. What's to stop them from saying, well, these redacted files say this and that about him, and there's no way to prove it otherwise?
Well, they absolutely will, and anything after 2019 is just pure craziness. I'm in an email somewhere that someone randomly, anonymously emailed into the FBI about me and Ron DeSantis about something that happened in 2008. I didn't know who Governor DeSantis was back then. I was pregnant and raising babies, but...
Just because somebody's in the files doesn't mean they're guilty. But man, if they're talking to Jeffrey Epstein all the time about food and shit, like that's kind of crazy. Maybe you should look into that. That's the way I see it.
No, they will use that, and they have done it that way, but also at the same time, we have to show that justice will be done. I'm actually going to participate in an event this week that we just had several people arrested for sex trafficking in South Carolina. And this stuff goes around all around the country. Nobody ever goes to jail. Those who are predators just get to walk free. The rich, the famous, the powerful. You have money or you're in Hollywood.
True.
Everyone else is above the law, but the law is for the average American.
Very nice.
Go to jail,
Very
right?
smooth.
So it's just, you know, the discrepancy in the two-tiered system of justice is what we want to expose. I also want to expose people on both sides of the aisle who covered it up.
Yeah, I mean, this morning we've been talking a lot about, you know, people saying, well, we need to weigh these laws against those laws, using what you think is important to you. You've been demanding transparency no matter who's involved. The Clintons now have agreed to testify. You're risking a lot, though, politically by going after some of the high-profile Epstein associates. I mean, there, you know, some names have sort of leaked out there. Has it been worth it?
I can't hear anything.
Oh.
Congresswoman?
Okay, I can hear you now. What was the question?
I was just asking about, you know, we've been hearing from a lot of different groups in the country talking about, you know, laws they want to abide by, laws that they don't think they should abide by, you know, especially with ICE and such.
Great job.
You've been really focused on, you know, taking the gauze away, opening up,
saying
you know, to the
the
sunlight.
dude.
But that is a politically risky move.
Hold on, let me rip this
because
bowl.
of high-profile associates of Epstein's. So I was wondering what you thought had been worth it
How
so
much
far.
got left in this match?
Well, I don't.
Why is it a match? Or are you just running around the world?
Like, it's
How
the
does
truth.
this
People
game
should
work?
know what the truth is.
Explain.
Like, I don't know why, like, people are thinking
There are
about
4
this
people.
like it's a tool.
Major.
Like, it's obviously
Hell.
bad. And the thing is, as well, is that anybody who's compromised
Within
these
its health
files
mission.
can no longer be
actually
seen as somebody who can run a country who you can
missions.
trust. because those people now are in a way that they can't really like. They can be blackmailed and turned into doing anything. So the president,
so what happens is you have to choose a mission, and you choose a difficulty, and whatever difficulty you choose creates a more difficult area to deal with. You know, like, yeah, the scenarios might be the same in some cases, but the monsters and stuff and the enemies quite change a bit. Right in the fucking head.
Go to jail if they find out that there's enough evidence to convict them of something. Duh. No shit.
Crazy. So you if you heard stuff coming towards me right now. Ow.
Damn.
Damn.
Personal life. As you all can see, I get cleared to the press all the time because I'm not plugged into anyone in the establishment either.
It is a needle gun. I love it. It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. It's actually the one thing I wanted to try to unlock because it goes very well with my sword. It's not really my sword, it's not really, it's half a saw blade. Jaggedy saw blade.
I'm here to show them that there are people in politics, in Congress, who care about them and their livelihood and care about
And this uses poison. Or my chems that I make, it uses like
No, it hasn't. The only difference is that back then they didn't even give a shit about
back then.
No, this is
They didn't know anything.
Human nature. The
Those didn't know back then. Now they
The
know.
problem isn't that Epstein happened. The problem is that Epstein was allowed to happen.
with regards to women and children who are victims, and I'm here to change that, do whatever I can to show them that I care.
All right, South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace, thanks for waking up early.
No, I mean, there it is, right? I think she's right about that. Maxwell, a criminal predator, she knew exactly what she was doing. How dare she claim to be a victim? Maxwell's as evil as it gets. Well, she's saying whatever she needs to do, right? And that's it. And so if they don't have her, here's the way I'm seeing it, right? If they don't have her talking, you must comply or face punishment. You deserve justice for what you did. Yeah, exactly. Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer said his client will only speak if Trump... Okay, so this is really the statement here. So this is what I was looking for. I'm going to see if I can find it on... I don't know if it was on my Twitter or not. We're going to look at it. And the problem is nothing's going to happen. No arrests or nothing. Maybe, right? I don't know. But I'm going to get to it. Let me see. Yeah, this is the post that he made. So Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer has
so
said that Maxwell will
Puka,
continue
I
to
laid it
maintain
out on the
silence
table.
unless granted clemency by President Trump, claiming that her trial has been fundamentally unfair.
That why,
members of the committee. So this is the statement I gave to the committee.
or at least the main reason why
This is the guy representing her.
deleted it.
Ghislaine Maxwell invoked her constitutional right to silence this morning before Representative James Comer in the House Oversight Committee. Here is the statement that I gave to the committee explaining why. Members of the committee, on my advice, Ghislaine Maxwell will respectfully invoke her to right to silence and decline to answer questions today, though she would very much like to answer your questions. She must remain silent because Ms. Maxwell is a habeas petition and is currently pending that's currently pending and demonstrates that her conviction rests on a fundamentally unfair trial. For example, jurors lied during their I don't know what this is, to secure seats on the jury, and the government promised immunity and then broke that promise. Newly disclosed documents now demonstrate these facts conclusively. If the committee and the American public truly want to hear the unfiltered truth about what happened, there is
Things in this game you gotta collect,
is prepared to speak
right?
fully and
Well,
honestly if granted clemency.
is you collect better guns after every mission, or like things that will help you. You can break down weapons to get more of the I would say the currencies you need to gain more weapons and power up for those weapons, and there's these things called curios which help you also gain levels. Like,
that's what's going on.
it's not really level. It's more like it helps your overall percentages and like you know toughness, strength, So like health, how much you can like withstand in damage, you know what I mean?
That's what's gonna happen.
Like you see the bars at the bottom?
That's it.
Right here?
24 hours.
So they're split up. So if you like lose all your health, right? You get
Sure. Like people want to say 10.
you get like a couple of downs, right?
Yeah, exactly. Only 5.
And the more toughness you have, the more downs you got, right? So that's like one thing. Strength is health.
I mean, like, yeah,
You can actually get more. I would say like I think.
But that's mean to do. No, bro. Like this is about national
through areas. But
if there is a fucking pedophile elite people who eat babies and sacrifice them to Satan, like and guaranteed raping underage girls, like this is that's specific. But it's like way more than that. It's way more than that.
yeah, these are shooting stems out. Stems that I'm making technically are pretty powerful.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's just a hit. It's the shooting out the stems that I'm making because that's sort of the. I think that's sort of the gun.
To our morals. Well, it's more that I mean, and again, this is the right. It's the right thing to do because if you don't do this and you don't let this happen, what will end up going on is that you'll just have these people
range attack on weak spot heads.
And that's the
problem.
Well,
that's not.
You have to set an
specific
example
to this gun.
because if you don't set an example, other people won't realize what they did.
I have a good chance for this gun to be very lucrative. Especially if it kills things the way it's killing things.
And you can't rely on your
You just have to shoot weak spots with your hex.
That is so bad and problematic that other people that are in powerful positions have access to, that they can hold that person accountable and control their behavior, which puts everybody at risk. The only way to get a real story is clemency. I would give her clemency for sure. I definitely would, but I would only do it on the condition that the names that she gives and everything lead to convictions of people. Like, I would never give her clemency as like a blanket thing unless there's actually like a conclusion to it. What's clemency? Well, like, yeah, there have to be conditions to this, right? Because, like, for example, like, let's say we give her clemency, and then she just comes out and says a bunch of bullshit and says Trump's innocent. Well, people are never going to believe that, number one. So there's not really, like, that doesn't move the ball.
Wow, even Admingold says that Trump's not innocent.
Stop these powerful leaders from paying everybody off. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, accountability from the voting population. Like, money matters until people will lose their position, because if they lose their position, they can't leverage the money anymore. So the votes do matter more than money, but the problem is that the public isn't able to weaponize that voting. So that's the issue more than anything. Thomas Massey was threatened by Cash Patel? No, I didn't see that at all. Let me see if I can pull that out. Is that real? I don't even believe it. Cash Patel was threatened.
Also, I'm gonna send this
Continue your respect sweep. This location should provide all necessary data.
Staff threatened to my staff with criminal investigation. I was going to ask you about that because you brought it up. And so.
They're ready.
What I hate about this is it shows that they're willing to play ball. It shows that, like, Cash Patel, whenever he's working for something that he thinks is a good idea, he is willing to do some bullshit. He is willing to weaponize the legal system. But I just want him to do that on the right side. That's all I'm asking. Is do that on the right side.
Yeah, I don't trust them. Because they should arrest. They should be arresting the DOJ.
If you want to play hardball, this is how you want to play it, or something like that. This member of your staff is going to get criminally investigated. A very
See, why can't you do this? Why can't we get this cash patel on our side?
Yeah.
Like, what makes me mad about this is it shows that he has it.
And Bambino, fucking, on top of that, the, fucking nuts, God, he, yeah, I know you're talking about.
No, it just pisses me off, man, for Israel. He's controlled, that's why. Listen, like, him talking about, like, the Epstein files after that, I mean, I really got weirded out by that a lot. I did. Like, for me, I saw that happen, and I was like, is there... Like, I mean, there's got to be something going on here that's like, you know, he's got to be, like, getting paid for this. He's being threatened. Like, there's something that's going on here. Why some of this stuff unable to be investigated for fraud, though? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. And also, it's because it's being weaponized. I think that's the reason why it's being discussed. I mean, very clearly, very obviously, right? It's about the British establishment.
Gratifying moment.
Question. My favorite thing to say to the man formerly known as Prince Andrew from Mandelson with regard to giving evidence to your committee.
Mandelson may bring the whole government from what I hear.
Oh yeah.
And he should be.
No, he just engaged in terrible behavior. I mean, the allegations are very serious that he was working for Gordon Brown and then feeding information about UK possibly buying euros and having Epstein trade on that. I mean, it is a deeply troubling. And, you know, Epstein,
Yeah, buddy.
I saw this interview with Epstein.
Fucking correct on that. Well, I've never trusted any of them.
In the Epstein files.
But the one thing I am very disappointed, well, I will say is I'm extremely disappointed in the Democratic Party for reasons that are, you know, for what I've seen.
No, there's no way, right?
What I've seen. But I'm not, like, the whole system is ridiculous on all sides. I'm gonna say this while I'm not a fan of Republican either. And like, I'm pretty down the center. But like, it's like, no one's gonna actually get, you know, hauled in and arrested until something crazy happens.
I know what he's saying.
Something crazy has to happen.
Answers are, if they're implicated with an Epstein file, not a good look for the British monarchy.
Yo, Steven, you do. What's good, buddy?
Is implicated with the Epstein
Welcome,
files?
welcome. Chat, can we smash that like button? Subscribe, haven't you already? Really helps out our streamers. Feels free.
Oh, man.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, it's about where I'm at, too.
Oh, the king has to answer what he knew. What he
Well,
knew.
welcome. How's it going, Steven?
Andrew of a title is not enough.
Yeah, he
I mean,
should be
needs to
locked
come
up for
before our
life.
committee and start answering questions. I mean, look, if you have allegations of raping a young girl, I don't
Oh,
think
fuck
the,
yeah, we'd be locked up.
The appropriate punishment is
Yeah, long enough for us to be dead by the time we get out. It's been a hot minute, man. Yeah.
That's a real one right there.
Hope you've been well.
You really think you're
We
gonna get
are
answers?
killing shit.
I think that if we
Yeah.
wanted to, if the public wanted to, we could easily get answers.
Very much.
It's so easy. The problem
about
is that
fair justice.
so many people are dumb. That's the issue, is they're dumb. It's also like, here's the issue too, nobody really gives a shit. You have very few real ones out there.
What's new, buddy? It's good to see you.
Very few real ones.
There's got to be more
Mostly
than
it's
that.
just a bunch of
So, can't complain. Yeah, I feel you on that.
The king and queen, and I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand the British.
And people ask who is it? This is Ro Khanna. He and Thomas
I
Massey were
completely
the ones
agree
that
with-
were the
I
two
hear you.
co-authors of
I
the
completely
Epstein
agree
bill
with you.
that basically caused this entire domino effect to happen. You know, he's a big Democrat. Thomas Massey is a libertarian Republican.
Oh, I got
and the
that.
two of them kind of came together with bipartisan agreement to,
pretty
you know, put
shitty.
this bill forward. This is a W, huge W. And it got passed in the Senate. It got passed in the House almost unanimously. Unanimously in the Senate. In the House, there was one guy that voted against it because he's worried about victims being leaked. But, you know, he was still okay with it. So everybody voted for it.
Eventually.
President signed it. Total unanimous agreement.
Eventually.
Thomas Massey's joined the
Always
Democrat Party
eventually.
per 0 Hour and X. I don't know about that. I didn't see that.
Custom, but
Yeah.
what's up with this that you're going and someone's asking the Queen a
Yeah,
question,
like,
the Queen is
this
offended that
so
you
far
can't
this
answer
is
her question?
ready.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I feel ya.
She wears the same clothes. She eats the same food. She's just a human being.
That's
she
right.
needs to answer the same questions anyone does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I believe.
Yeah, I was actually curious what he thought about that, but I
Probably
don't
the
know.
Green Party.
You already talk about the
Yeah, I feel like
I
it's
don't
been
remember
busy.
those
Yeah, and for
Yeah,
this
Hamilton
year
Brown
so
comes
far,
as the
it's been
official
pretty
DOJ
good. I'm not
inspector
gonna lie, it's
report on
been
Jeffrey
pretty
Epstein's
good.
death. No, I didn't
Like
see that
we've
at
been
all.
pretty
I have no idea.
decently
Prince
busy,
Andrew's
right?
ex saying
For
stuff
this
about being a
beginning of
loser.
the year.
Wait, okay, all right. We've got the link.
It's just been snowing here, honestly. Snow.
A member, a senior member
Work.
of the royal family would meet up.
It's cold.
Take for
Too
dinner.
cold for what we
maybe
do,
more,
that's for sure.
invite to Buckingham
cold.
Palace.
It's-
Random
yeah, so but we're actually doing a
Comfortable with Jeffrey at that point.
we're actually doing a course, so a course of a bunch of classes. It's sort of like a set of classes.
Expanding our skills.
Yeah, we're expanding our skills. We need to know here badly. Where are you at? If you don't mind me asking that.
Give us a general area without doxing yourself.
Yep, that's Odo's step bro, by the way. He's right here.
So,
He ghosting. He's so white. He's got the green from the lighting.
bro, I am this year's color.
You're this year's color. Yeah.
This year's color.
No, you're this year's color. That's your color. Was like that.
Christmas said this year's color is
Pacific Northwest area. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That place is a little dry. Needing more than just snow. You need like rain too. I feel like. Yeah. I'm fucking loving this gun. Oh jeez.
Go. Kill some heretics.
I mean,
Good father.
hopefully not, but you know, this be the world that we live in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This would be it. This would be. But yeah, nah. If only people would understand to like protect themselves more. You know. It'd probably actually be a little more fair. But that is what it is. You know. I don't really think anything's gonna change, really.
Point, how long had they been friends? They'd been friends
So
for a
this
long...
is hold up. This right here is Prince Andrew's
Yeah.
ex-girlfriend.
You gotta
Is that
protect
right? I
yourself
wanna make sure I'm
from.
understanding this.
Oh, what?
long time.
Yeah.
Right?
But you didn't know the woman, presumably.
No, but I suppose he put all his trust in Jeffrey and just, you know, Jeffrey said, oh, she's a nice girl, she's discreet, she's beautiful, and sort of why not? Like, he's single, and to be
Yo,
honest, like, he
Steve,
would have been
I
charging for these private tours.
I figured that.
She
should be sending him,
Let's see,
sending the girl an invoice.
Yeah, that runs off.
Why not?
No, I get
because
that.
she's a completely unknown 26-year-old.
Yeah, no, I totally understand
and
what
he is
you're
a very
getting
senior
at
member
with
of the royal
that.
family.
Well,
and
he's trying to court the hose. I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, that's the reason why.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a guy. He needs to date. I mean,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I think it's very,
No, I get
it's very
that.
hard for anyone to kind of try
get what
and
you're saying
imagine
there.
being in his shoes. But he's a male. He's single. He needs to date. He's not going to be sitting in a monastery his whole life. So how
Yeah,
is he
you need,
supposed to do that?
bro. You
And so
definitely
this
should
guy,
get
Jeffrey
better
Epstein,
sleep. I
he
know you pull
trusted
crazy
him.
hours.
You know, he's obviously like
You be
they've known each other
pulling
for a long
some
time with this person,
way
and
crazy hours.
he sort of thought, okay, well, he knows beautiful women, and
Andrew said in an interview to the BBC, quote, "That is
Yeah.
a picture of me. It is definitely me."
yeah, because imagine, like, he never thought he's going to be shopped into a picture.
Yeah, no.
Like, no one knew. Like, if I saw a picture of me 25 years
Yeah,
ago
maybe.
in a location that might have been a friend's house, but I know I hadn't been upstairs. But when you first look at it,
Yeah.
you don't imagine that someone could have swapped your heads out and put another head.
They saying it's a face it's what it's fake.
Thank you, homie.
They say it's fake.
Oh yeah, get it, dude.
Day happened.
Wait a minute, it's
And then we have the
Photoshop?
Epstein email from
Yes.
July 2011, which says, Jeffrey Epstein's email, yes, Virginia Giuffre was on my plane, and yes, she had her picture taken with Andrew.
Well,
So-
because he said, because I still
Yeah.
believe Jeffrey and Virginia worked together on this.
Jeffrey and Virginia worked together on...
I get you on that.
on setting up Andrew with the fake
Oh,
photo.
I got you.
And you...
What the fuck are you talking about?
You believe that because...
Why?
Because that seems the obvious thing. That's what he did.
Because
he
I
was
think
a
so.
blackmailer. It's all coming out.
Yeah.
He created, like,
Yeah.
in this instance.
No, what
a
you need to
photo.
get if he's
Otherwise,
doing
it's
that.
blackmail.
With a
Fucking-
photo that could easily be proven.
It
whether
hasn't. No one's proven it
what's the
except
fuck is
like
it
people
called?
that
So
I know.
she thinks it's
You
fake.
need to get one of those
No
haptic
one's
feedback
still saying
bets.
it's
all the
fake.
people that
So you can like hook it into like
the
a
experts
system
and
that
photographers
wakes
say
you
it's
up.
fake,
Yeah, but
says-
what
It
experts?
vibrates the
I just
fuck
think
out of like
people are going to come to the
your
conclusion that
What
you-
is
your
everyone
chest
believing
or
Jeffrey
something.
Epstein
But that
now?
you provided no evidence.
What was a photo?
Yeah.
There's a photo, and if you say the photo's fake, you have to come up with a reason for why the photo's fake. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, like, that's clearly
Yeah.
the reason why. I mean, I can't even believe this.
Yeah.
Well, but just tell me, is everybody believing Jeffrey Epstein as a
No, I
Bible?
get that.
She's trying to use. What she's trying to do is she's trying to use like a moral, like a moral like
Alright.
argument, right? Where she's saying like, oh well,
Really
you
don't.
can't trust Jeffrey Epstein because he's this like weird bad guy. Right?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Alright,
There's
so
videos
this
Too
too.
is-
believing Virginia Giuffre.
Really? What? Because she's dead.
Not because she's dead,
What's
because
stability
it
for
is
Right.
This bitch is crazy. Who is this?
overwhelmingly likely the case.
What is
That this is a real photo. He really
Right.
was there. He really did have her arm
I really
around her
don't
waist.
care what
And he's not
Okay,
being
I
honest.
think what I would love you to do another time is to try and recreate that photo and see what the arm does, because that he even I can't show it because it's very private, but Andrew
I mean, like,
created that pose, and
that
the arm
is-
it's
What do you mean he
impossible
created that pose?
standing like that with somebody else, and
He did a mock-up of it.
yeah.
Where?
And the hand, it doesn't work. No one's seen it. This is a private thing. But it's impossible. Like, you would have to have Inspector Gadget arms to
Put your
have...
arm around the waist of a
But look how it is. Do we have a photo
young
of it?
woman.
We're gonna.
The way...
I mean, like, this is crazy. How she's so. This is. I'm like. I don't even know what to say. Source, trust me, bro. Like, yeah, this is the photo. Yeah, we're all right. We got the photo.
Stopping.
So this is the photo. Guys, I think this bitch is lying.
Good.
I do. I think she's lying, man. She's lying to try. I don't know what she's doing this for.
Yeah. couldn't understand
This was
you.
normal, yeah, bro. You can't listen. You've got to have crazy arms. Like your arms have to be so long to do this. Like Inspector Gadget, right? What the fuck is she talking about? This is crazy.
It's impossible, Tom.
Yeah.
His height does not. She is a 5'5".
Yeah.
He's 6 foot, 6'1".
You talked about the tapes.
But I still want to go on about this Virginia thing because, you know, just before she passed away, her lies were unraveling. Like, finally people were kind of realizing, okay, this girl is making up stories. And then she conveniently dies. And
I don't think it's convenience.
Convenient for her.
She's dead.
Know, is she dead? I mean, I think.
Damn, bro, this bitch is retarded. Who is this?
She is. I don't even think Jeffrey
Oh my
Epstein's
God.
dead anymore, to be honest.
You don't think Jeffrey Epstein's dead?
No, I don't.
Really?
I think he might be alive.
That's crazy.
What's wrong with her?
Just, I'd seen one of those emails, one of the ones that ended up in the files, and I think that prison guard needs to be interviewed. The one that he said he saw the bodies being switched out.
Yeah, it sounds like.
So your honest belief is that Jeffrey Epstein is alive somewhere?
I said it's not my honest belief, but I think it's a possibility.
Of course it's a possibility.
Where might he be?
Israel, everyone is saying.
Right.
So we're never going to find this out.
Well, we will. Otherwise, I'm literally going to ask Trump myself. Like, I saw him.
You're going to ask Trump to.
Myself. I saw him on Christmas Eve, and we had a good conversation, and he even gave me his White House pen. And
what did you talk about?
England. He's like very concerned about this country falling apart, and
fucking based.
He's completely backing Nigel Farage. And
fucking based.
Yeah, he gave me his pen. That says White House on it, and I thought the next time I see him, I'm going to be saying to him, "I've been signing some pardons for you, Mr. President."
Do you think he'd release those tapes?
What the hell is she talking about?
He'd acquiesce to that?
Yeah, it's not going to affect him. I'm going to try and find out more.
He's obviously implicated in the Epstein stuff quite heavily, isn't he?
He's not implicated. Like, the guy had really, like, you know, he cut his ties with Epstein very early on, you know. The thing is, what people can see from these Epstein files, he knew everybody that was very powerful.
Is this going to be it?
So, like, if you were on the scene and you were powerful, like, to be honest, like, if you're not in those files, it would be an insult. Because it just means that you were a bit of a loser.
Right.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. So she goes and says, if you're not in the Epstein files, you were kind of a loser. Bro, this bitch is insane. And this is all in 6 minutes. She said all this.
I'm not involving myself any further.
And you were powerful. Like, to be honest, like, if you're not in those files, it would be an insult.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't go any
further.
further.
A bit of a loser.
Right, so the people who aren't in the files are
Yes.
Okay.
Lady Victoria Harvey,
What he got there?
girlfriend of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor.
I'm just gonna go exactly what he just said.
If you're not in the Epstein
anything
files,
he does,
it's an insult. You're a loser.
They definitely defecated.
Wow. Wow, bro, that bitch is insane. Can you believe that? You think she's being
Nope,
manipulated?
that is not that either.
Files? I have no
But-
idea.
but
I have
devastated.
no clue whatsoever. Neurons are gone? Yeah, bro, what the fuck? Money can't
got
buy
you,
you
bro.
brain cells.
Oh,
What a
man.
horrible person this lady is. Disgusting. Yeah, what an insult to my brain. What an absolute ghoul. How can anyone defend any of this? Yeah, this is absolutely fucking insane. Like, I don't even know what to say. So, yeah, I mean, it looks like, you know, she's just out there going there saying this shit. Let me see if I can find the rest of this stuff and look at it, because it's just insane. And this is the FBI document. Take a look at this one. Cut ties very early on. This photo was from 2015. Let me see. I pulled this up. 2015. Oh. Oh, there it is. Wow. And also, like, the thing is that, I mean, whenever he resigned from his position, I feel like that kind of, to me, like, am I wrong for saying that whenever I see somebody do that, I think that they're kind of guilty, right? I mean, they're a little bit guilty for that. Because really, it's like, yeah, I should fuck everyone money, get up there and lie like that? I don't know. And so, yeah, this is a mission, absolutely, bro. Like, this is it. FBI got how a decoy body was used? Wait, what?
A bunch of void there.
Addressing it was separate from the MC building where Epstein's body was being guarded, responsible for it in order to thwart the media. Wait, yo, what is this? In order to thwart the media, blank, blank, and blank, and used boxes and sheets to create what appeared to be a human body, which was put into the white OCME vehicle, which the press followed, allowing the black vehicle to depart with unnoticed with Epstein's... Guys.
What? Yeah, I could have.
Is this a tip or real? It's an interview of an individual. I don't know who it is. It's blacked out, obviously. So that bitch is right. It's a conspiracy. Every conspiracy was right. That means they avoided the media doing this? Yes. That's what it could mean. Or it could mean something else. 4chan prison guard. Maybe you're right. I don't know. And his originally understanding when it was posted on 4chan. Yeah, because like, what do you like? Isn't it weird that the guy? I mean, remember whenever he said they didn't need to go through the same processes the other people did for getting into the prison? Like, don't you find that to be kind of odd? I find that to be extremely odd. Newly released Epstein documents. Here's another one. Revealed FBI agent purposely removed a hard drive from jail video recording system, intentionally erasing all prison footage during the time of Epstein's death. You see this stuff, right? Holy crap, this is it here, right? In order to get this FBI agent was the one who pulled out the video. He advised that the system would be of that.
It was good and possible.
Oh boy.
You have a talent for fighting.
Advised that only one hard drive of the camera system was working at the time of the incident in August 10th, 2019. When a DVR went bad, none of the cameras recorded. There was a system failure of DVR on July 29th, 2019, and the motherboard failed on DVR on August 8th, 2019. The drive failure occurred on August 10th. After the incident, Blank was asked about the cameras. There were two installing the
you hope it's not as what's it called? Concord 5.
Like they removed the whole thing.
At that point.
Too many
Concord 5.
Oh my god. What a time to be
Concord
alive.
5 at that point.
I mean, they might not have seen this. I have no idea.
Oh,
and
it's
so
this,
whenever I see
oh
all
shit,
this,
it's this only again.
And this is, oh, by the way, this is John's side. Here
yeah, this only, dude. What up, dude?
Hey there.
It's Concord, but it's a joke about how many games have been canceled. So I'm counting every other game as a new, let me say this, ready? So what it is that every game that has been, yeah, but comes out and then gets canceled like every other, like couple of weeks later, it's what we're calling a Concord.
The chandeliers in the skull, right?
It really has.
Right.
Wow, where'd you
Yeah.
get that?
That was the famous Pizzagate conspiracy. When people were so obsessed with finding evidence of sex trafficking, they built a whole code book and applied it to those emails.
Yeah, but you got to admit, though, right? Is like it's kind of crazy that code book, like, isn't it weird that the code book that all these conspiracy theorists came up with turns out to be the exact same vocabulary that they're using privately? I mean, like, what do you think the odds of that are? I mean, that's kind of crazy that, like, people discerned a coded language and then 5 or 10 years later, after that, files come out that just seem to reinforce that coded language word for word, like point for
Yeah,
point.
that's why I stopped.
Isn't that weird?
What they found were numerous references to pizza, a term Urban Dictionary says is slang for child pornography. So somehow they concluded that Podesta and company were speaking in code.
These conspiracy theorists started saying that pizza and cheese and
It's
pasta
basically
were
how I
words
felt. Like I
referring
started
back
doing the
to
same shit
child
over and
Somebody
over
got to check
and
on
over.
Jon Stewart. And the thing is that, I'm going to be real, I thought this was stupid too. I thought this was ridiculous, and I can make fun of Jon Stewart as much as I want, but the truth is that I was one of these people too. Like, because at the time, I didn't feel like there was enough evidence to it. Like, I was like, yeah, maybe it's happening, maybe not, right? But I didn't really believe it. I did not. I was actually pretty definitive about not believing it. But, like, now that this new information comes out, I mean, you got to admit, whenever you were a little bit too fast to the punch there. Sure seems like it's more true than I thought it was going to be. You had different reasons for not believing it? Well, it's hard to say. I can't
Why
read
did the Podesta emails mention the code word pasta for either little boy or sex 78 times?
Yeah, well, there we go. And I think that's an interesting question. And where is this here? When Jon Stewart debunked Pizzagate. What is this? When Jon Stewart debunked Pizzagate, Pizzagate, a screenshot of an email from Tony Podesta to John Podesta was deceptively cropped, so you can't see the full email. Here is the email not cropped. As you can see, he wrote that he would love to get pizza for an hour. The context is obviously important, since you can't get food for an hour, providing that he's not talking about actual pizza. I think this is a horrible argument. You can absolutely go get food for an hour. Like, what do you mean? Like, I regularly get food for an hour. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't think that's weird. Like, what is he saying? Would love to get pizza for an hour. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with this. This isn't a smoking gun. I don't think so at all. No one talks like that? Really? I don't know. Like, I think I've said to people before, like, you want to get food, you know, and eat for like an hour or something. Like, I feel like I've said that before.
Billy.
I do. Now, I could be wrong, but like overall, I do feel like I've said that. I don't think that's crazy at all. Saying, wait, what? He says he's not a pedophile.
McCarthyism that has afflicted America since the 1950s. I want you to look at this paper that has been reproduced and sent by the Justice Department. It's called Prominent Names. And it's a list of prominent people who have been accused. Every single name of every accuser has been blacked out. So, for example, let's turn to me. It says blank, 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 blacked out, stated she gave him a massage on Epstein's plane, parenthesis, not a minor. So let's understand that. This is an adult, a woman who was on Epstein's plane. She says, I was never on an Epstein plane with a young woman. I never got it. This is total defamation, a total lie, but I can't disprove it because they won't give me her name. McCarthyism on the issue of his spying for the... Okay, what do we do? On the
Go ahead.
For the most part, that comes from what is called an undercover, confidential... The source is somebody who the FBI investigated found to be totally lacks all credibility. This is the worst form of McCarthyism. Why are we tolerating it? Why are we allowing accusations without the names of the accusers? For example, in my case, with the adult woman, we don't know whether she's a victim. We don't know whether she's a perpetrator. We don't know whether she's a co-conspirator. Why do you hide her name and reduce the name of the people who are accused? That's guilt by accusation. That's
I mean, why do you hide the name of the person who's a victim and not the person who gets named? I mean, like, what are we talking about? I mean, obviously you're going to, like, it's inconvenient, and he has a point, though. You're right. He does have a point. But at the same time, there is a greater good that this information has to show. And again, like, is it embarrassing that you're in these files? Yeah, it's embarrassing that you're in the files. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that we should give out the names of the victims. Like, duh. I mean, sometimes there are bad things and collateral damage that happen. Like, that's life.
guilt by association. It's McCarthyism. It's wrong. It's unconstitutional. It has to stop.
It's unconstitutional.
Politicians are playing a role in this. Epstein will never be remembered. He will be remembered for inciting McCarthyism that infects America now more than it ever has since the 1950s. It has to stop.
Enter fire the processional.
Jesus Christ! What? I feel like that is so fucking ridiculous, isn't it? Oh my God. In this situation, giving the names of the victims that can testify can result in them being dead. Yeah, exactly. The main goal is to protect the victims if they're revealing something.
Hey Parker, have a good night, my man.
Exactly. Yeah, there it is. They were the young girl returning and a little girl praying for Jesus. Jeffrey Epstein himself. Blank said that she felt God's presence next to her when she was in bed. She knows that Jesus watches over her. And he helped save her life. Whoops. You should dress up as him when you see her. Man. Bro, like... This is evil. Yes, it's actually, this is what I was saying before, is that you can't make a movie of Jeffrey Epstein. You're not able to do that. The reason why is that it's so bad and so evil that it's just fucking insane. Like, it's absolutely fucking insane, and it's so crazy that, yeah, absolutely. 100%. He's out of his fucking mind. Why is the name redacted? That's an evil response. It is. It's a crazy, crazy response. Yeah, who's talking about this? This is insane. Very unconstitutional. Like just being in the Epstein files doesn't make you guilty. The same can be said about the alleged victims. Yeah, definitely. Why is the font different? I have no idea. But I mean, you're trying to say it's fake. These people are fucking awful. Oh my God. And so anyway, let's scroll down and look at the rest of this here. A new mouthpiece. I'll just make out juice. Epstein loves the torture video. Word recipient fits Mendelsohn pixel for pixel.
See what I'm playing?
All systems green. Upload restored.
What's it called?
Mendelsohn. Excuse me. Mendelsohn. Wow. That's about right, isn't it? Holy fucking shit. And reality supersedes
Oh, the
fiction?
game where
Yeah,
you're
I guess so,
quarantining people. I've seen people play that game.
The autists cannot be stopped. Yeah, they're figuring all this stuff out. Peter Mandelson right there. There's another one, obviously. And there it is. And Republican running for governor in Minnesota withdrew from the race after his daughter was found stabbed to death. What the fuck? I didn't see that at all. Oh my God. And where is it here? Exactly, dude. You see, if you ate kids, you're gonna fucking die. What the fuck? Alex Jones is posted. Okay, this is some other random bullshit. This is something else too. And
Death to blasphemers! Completion imminent.
it's also more on Prince Andrew. He might get finally criminally investigated. Well, what's this? Let me see if I can find it. He's going to post than me. How about that? Is this a new one? New Andrew emails appear to Epstein appear to pass on confidential investment information.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor confidential information with Jeffrey Epstein when, as Prince Andrew, he was a UK trade envoy. Emails seen by the BBC from the recently released Epstein files show Mr. Mountbatten Windsor apparently passing on details of investment opportunities. Official guidance says trade envoys have a duty of confidentiality.
Yeah, I've seen that. Pretty interesting. I like the
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has been contacted for comment. Here's our investigations correspondent, Andy Burrows.
So he could have
Yeah, I've seen people play it.
Shared confidential information while he was in a position that that would have been illegal to do.
This is Andrew Mountbatten Windsor in the present day, so his titles and roles with the revelations of his past dealings with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
He was already under pressure about 15 years ago after newspaper revelations in March 2011 saying the financier had already...
Honestly, that got me fucked up. 2011 was 15 years ago. Oh my God. Wow.
I then convicted the
soliciting a child for prostitution and helped pay off his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson. Emails in the latest batch of files released by the US Department of Justice appear to indicate that weeks earlier, on the 30th of November 2010, the then received reports about his official business as the British trade envoy to Vietnam, Singapore and China. 5 minutes later, he sent him to Epstein.
Yep. Figured that.
5 minutes later. So he just going, wait, let me listen to that again?
Visits as a British trade envoy in November 2010, the then Prince received reports about his official visits as a British trade envoy to Vietnam, Singapore and China. 5 minutes later, he sent him to Epstein.
And he's in the Epstein files, bro.
Bro.
Fucking good.
Newsnight, he last saw Epstein in early December 2010 to break off their friendship. But on Christmas Eve, he emailed Epstein a briefing he knew was confidential and effectively using the reconstruction of problems in Afghanistan.
Attached? Why would you just say, from the Duke, attached is a confidential brief? It's like these people never even thought they would get caught. This is insane.
How about some sin?
Gmail too, yes. Oh my God.
Funded by British government money. And further emails show he was still suggesting other investments weeks later.
Yeah.
Under official guidance, trade envoys have a duty of confidentiality over sensitive commercial or political information about relevant visits. The former Duke of York has been contacted for comment, but has not responded. Andy Veritek, BBC News.
I bet he is. Yep, I bet he hasn't had anything to say. They're usually automatic signatures sent outside the organization. Just the ending of this interview is insane now. Okay, let me see if I can find it. So where is it? So this is the end of the interview.
You've talked about your thick skin. I wonder if you have any sense now of guilt, regret, or shame about any of your behaviour in the friendship next.
As far as the Epstein is concerned, it was the wrong decision to go and see him in 2010.
Sure was.
As far as my association with him was concerned, it had some seriously beneficial outcomes in areas that have nothing to do with what I would describe what we're talking about today.
With what I would describe as what we're talking about today? Like, does that mean with women, or does that mean with confidential information? What a weird, like, so there were a lot of benefits. Wait a minute. So there were a lot of benefits to being in this relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Like what?
On balance, could I avoid ever meeting him? Probably not. And that's my friendship.
Don't like, oh yeah, well, he's everywhere. He can have, dude, you were hanging out with this guy all the time. It's not like this is an acquaintance at a party that you took a photo with. Like, what do you mean? This is like, oh, somebody I knew a couple of times, you know, like, I even went to dinner with this guy. No, bro, you knew this guy, you were hanging out with all this time.
It was inevitable that we would come across each other.
Thank you.
Do I regret the fact that he has quite obviously conducted himself in a manner unbecoming? Yes.
Unbecoming? He was a sex offender?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm being polite. In the sense that he was a sex offender. But no. Was I right in having him as a friend? At the time, and bearing in mind this was some years before he was accused of being a sex offender. I don't think there was anything wrong then. The problem was the fact that
I can see why he had to leave. This guy really, he says some stupid ass shit. This guy's a moron.
Once he had been convicted,
you stayed with him.
I stayed.
Yeah.
And that's the bit
that's
as
what
it were, I kick myself for on a daily
I kick myself for hanging out with this generational, prolific, international.
The carnival ain't been the same.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that was some good years there, dude.
Ah, jeez, guys, I really messed up there, huh?
Because it was not something.
Yes,
that was
absolutely.
recovered when we found it, and we try and
Absolutely, I
uphold
believe all of
the
it.
highest standards and practices.
And you want to know why I believe it? Want to know why I believe it? One day I was in the Hamptons here in Long Island doing a sprinkler job at a place that Hillary Clinton, or Hillary Clinton were at, and I just believe where they were, how deep in the woods they were. It was like one of the more sketchiest things.
Thank you very much indeed.
Man.
But like I get, you gotta be safe and shit because you're them. But like, yo, it was extremely sketchy. Them being, like how deep they are in the woods, and just renting out a place for the weekend was very sketchy. Very, very sketchy.
Which is the agency that produced those 302 forms, to also produce the documents.
Sure.
The Attorney General is ultimately responsible for that production, so that's why.
Sure, this is going to happen for sure, guys.
There needs to be more information. So I was disappointed we didn't find that. But it's also clear,
What a mystery.
just sort of as a check, the homework, that they need to do a little more homework. There are 6 men. We went in there for 2 hours. There's millions of files, right?
Right.
And in a couple of times, we found this man whose names have been redacted, who are implicated in the way that the files are presented.
I thought it was funny.
Do a little more work, and I would like. I mean, we'll see her at the.
Read the room, you mean?
Yeah.
He did read the room.
Yeah,
He said, "Fuck you all."
Well, I don't know. I mean, again, like, did the removal of the redacting trick not work anymore? Yeah, exactly. Thomas on his Twitter is drawing checks on who's redacted. Wait, really?
Why would he?
No way.
Fucking
How
Donald
much
Trump.
new information then did you see that was unredacted? Did it look pretty similar to what we've seen publicly?
How did we get separated?
They are called. They are.
Is the men who Jeffrey Epstein we want those
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
We're not out to
Why?
scare people. And the problem is, we went in there hoping to see that 302 forms.
What do you mean by
What we
that?
found out is
How do you know
those
that?
302 forms were redacted before they got to the project. So,
Why is it cut off?
They gotta figure this out. The big problem is
No. How? Like
right now, like this has been going on now for like a couple of months. Really, it's been going on for a couple of months. If Trump did, well, I mean, like, what do you think my opinion is if Trump did that? Like, it's the most extreme opinion that you could possibly have. But I gotta have time for it. Cash in, yeah.
but our legislation directs FBI, which is the agency that produces 302 forms, to also produce these documents. The Attorney General is ultimately responsible for that production, so that's why we're here at the DOJ to view these files. But there needs to be more information given in those 302s. So I'm disappointed we didn't find that. But it's also clear, just sort of as a check, checking their homework, they need to do a little more homework. There are 6 men. We went in there for 2 hours. There's millions of files, right? And
This we
in
saw
a
this
couple
part.
of hours, we found 6 men whose names have been redacted, who are implicated in the way that the files are presented. And finally,
Yeah,
the
well,
documents that they put up and decided for one
there's
reason
things
or another
that
had to
could be
take back
said
down.
that I would say
They don't release the name.
if I wasn't being recorded. That most people would agree with me on, but would also
They didn't
like.
appear to be in the database that we were able to search. For those ostensibly are
I'm not going to continue saying what I'm going to say. Not worth me being
they need to answer to us as to they intend to redact those files, put them back up.
way to wake up
We can
this
search them, and see if it was appropriate to take them back down to the website.
Are these men U.S. citizens?
Right.
What fields do they work in? Is it finance? Is it
Now we get that W question. Holy shit.
what fields do they work in? Is it finance? Is it political?
At least it was appropriate to take them back down from the website.
Are these men U.S. citizens? What fields do they work in? Is it finance?
The context is these are people implicated in the Epstein files as perpetrators. Potential or conspirators or problematic people.
Is it political?
At least one is a U.S. citizen, at least one is a foreigner, and the other 3 or 4 have names. I'm not sure if they're foreigner U.S.
And which field do they work in? Is it finance, banking, political?
One is pretty high up in the foreign
All
government.
right, buddy. Listen, I'm gonna head out for the night. Yeah.
That is the
really
face
crazy.
of somebody that just
This whole thing
realized
is
somebody
really,
got
really
caught with
crazy,
their,
buddy.
probably literally their pants down. Man, how about that?
Very true.
Wow.
It's pretty high up in the foreign government.
And some are,
Many people
one of the others is a
probably
pretty
don't.
prominent individual. But I think that the point is that these 6 are just what we found in 2 hours of a review of the files that aren't redacted.
So wait, are you telling me that these 2 fucking guys just show up and in 2 hours they find 6 people, but the whole Department of Justice couldn't figure this out in like months with hundreds of people?
Yeah, I doubt it.
Man, I feel like something.
I doubt that it's that anything that was said was much a lie. I think and it's the truth all inside of it and everything. But all right, man. Have a good night. Night. Good night, everybody. Have yourselves a good night. I appreciate you all being here. Listen, remember, hit that like, hit that sub, and just, be good. At least to yourself. If anyone else is gonna be good to you, make that person be you. And have yourself a good night.